So it's been a while since I've been doing Bakon walkthroughs, but I don't know if very much of you even watch them or enjoy them, but I'm just gonna do them because, well, I find them pretty helpful, and maybe for you guys it'll be helpful too. So here is chapters 10 through 12. Chapter 13 hasn't been out yet so far, and right now we're starting with chapter 10. So here is the walkthrough for that. Here first, enjoy the cutscene. So when you first start out, there could be something on that chair over there, which could be the blue key. So if you follow me, then you should know where it goes. And remember, if you see a green wire, you're not going to need that yet because you're going to need to use a crowbar first for another area. So green key is back at the starter place, where if you unlock that, you should get a bunch of stuff. And the place for the hammer is downstairs, next to that blocked off door. And if you get the pink key, don't make the same mistake as I did and go to the room next to it to unlock that area. Once you get the lever, you're gonna need to go downstairs and use it there. Now for some of the machines there, which you're gonna see in a minute, some of the areas that you need to place down, you're gonna need to crouch, so remember that, or else you might die. And remember, you're not gonna need any of the wires until you use the crowbar in the fuse box upstairs. So keep in mind for that, or else you might waste some time and potentially run out of it. And for those of you wondering where the fuse box is, just take it to where I go. Next to the surgery room, or near it. We're basically near where Bakon spawns. And after you've broken open the fuse box, then you can use the green wires and the red wire to open up the fuse boxes. And then after you use the fuse box, another area should open up near the elevator. And then you could take, and it should be a gear, which is something that I got. Then after you get the gear, you can go and take that downstairs and use it on the machine. Now, Snail already used the button, so I don't know how you can get that. And remember, the white key goes onto the bed, so don't waste your time by forgetting that. And there you have it. You escaped chapter 10. So now we're going to move on to chapter 11 and then chapter 12. So once you start out in chapter 11, you could see a series of rooms that you can walk through. So I recommend going down the stairwell, and if you see a wrench, you're not going to need that yet because you're going to need to unlock the blue door first. Once you get the orange key, you just take it upstairs, and then you should find another key up on the floor, so you can use that after you use the orange key, or just go up there and explore it a bit. And try not to mix up the metal plank with the belt, because the belt is used for the conveyor, so try not to mix those up. And if you're wondering what the boxes are for, like there's a red, blue, and a green box, so you just need to take them to the door in the far right, next to the door that you can use to escape. After you place all of the boxes down, then an item behind you should appear, and then you can use that. And if you see a bunch of trophies, then you just have to take them all upstairs, where you're gonna see a shelf where you've got to place all of the trophies down. And then behind that shelf, another area should open up, where you're gonna need the wrench. Once you open up the blue door, you're gonna need to take the belt, the gear, and the lever upstairs, where the conveyor belt should give you some sort of item which you can use later. Once you get the USB, you have to take it upstairs to the room on the left. After you do that, all the computers will be turned on and have a specific number on them with a specific color on it. Memorize the number and the color and go downstairs to the escape door, and on the colored boxes, click on it until the correct number shows up. For example, let's say there is a blue computer that says 5 on it. You have to go to the door and press on the blue box 5 times and then do the same with the rest of the colors. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing because my English sucks, so yeah. After you use the white key and put in the code, don't get too excited because you're still gonna need to find the plasma cutter and the black key, which could be inside one of the vaults, either the purple one or the yellow one. And there's the yellow key for it, so it's probably in the yellow vault. Well, that's chapter 12, that's chapter 11 complete. Now on to chapter 12. But remember, there is going to be something, the code thing will be very similar on the next chapter. So remember how the code thing works. Once you spawn in, there should be an item in the corner. If it's the orange key, take it to where I go, and then it should open up another building on the left. And if you see a ladder, you won't need to worry about that until the end. But you just need to memorize where it is. So try not to touch it until you use the white key and open up the codes. Yes, there are codes in this one, like I said in the last chapter. If you find a blue key, all you have to do is take it upstairs and find a blue lock, which you can use it on. If you find a shovel, you're not going to need that until you get a crowbar. If you find a crowbar, then go all the way outside and look for a dumpster. If you find a dumpster, use the crowbar on it, and then you can use the shovel. And also, the USB goes in the room near the blue lock. So you just need to find the computers again, put in the numbers corresponding with the color, and then you should be on your way. And once you unlock the door and complete the code, again, don't get too excited because you're gonna need the ladder and the plasma cutter again. But once you use that, then you're out of here. Well, that's it for chapter 12. Very soon there's going to be a chapter 13, maybe. And hopefully that should be the last chapter because doing these walkthroughs are pretty difficult. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. and I'll see you all later.